Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to Are They the One? Yes or no? Pick your pile, pick your stone. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. We have the rose quartz, purple, pink stone. We have the white stones. We have the citrine, yellow stone. We have the green stone, malachite. And these stones, name them. I don't know. This is part of damn near everyday love readings here on the Lumiere channel, in the illumination, in the house of Lumiere, hosting damn near everyday love readings with a few others sprinkled in there. Okay. So happy to have you here. Pick your pile, sit tight, hang out, be chill, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live, because I do free readings. I just love blessing the community. So hang out with me. I will see you in your pile. Bye. Hello there, Greenstone. Welcome to your special pile reading. These are beautiful, okay? Like, they're really great. I'm a big fan. We are going to be looking at the question of whether they're the one or not, okay? We're looking at this person that you're thinking of, you know, the person that's been on your mind. And you're just kind of like, well, are they the one, right? Let's see. Let's see what the chords have to say. Let's see what the energy has to say. And I will be your interpreter today, Lumiere. If you are new, let's find out. Are they the one, Spirit? How likely is it that they are the one? You saw it. A card flipped in the deck. I am using the Last Unicorn Tarot. Finally saw that movie several months ago, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is this movie? I enjoy using this deck, actually. I feel like it fits with the vibe, so I'm excited to see what happens here. Listen, you got the Knight of Wands in the reverse, you got the Hermit, and you got the Judgment. Very, very interesting energies here. I will also be pulling your guidance, because here during damn near everyday love readings for the month of October, Libra season, love season, my birthday season, everybody gets a gift. This person is, there's an answer here, but I'm getting some tickling. So let me shuffle a bit more. It's looking like they're likely, but there seems to be a but. Okay, wow, that's really intense. Oh my god. This reading is just what I thought. Kind of a mighty one. Listen, you have the Lovers and the Page of Wands coming out and the Knight of Wands coming out. Is this person likely to be the one? Yeah. It's likely that they could be. This person could feel familiar to some of you. Perhaps they remind you of ghosts of Christmas past. You have the Lovers. Did I mention that? This person could be a ghost of Christmas past, right? They could be someone who feels familiar in a way that is not great. Like, that's what I'm picking up on. They feel familiar in a way that makes you go, oh, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. It's someone who either they're a past lover, or they remind you of someone that you've been with before, or they remind you of a dynamic that you've had before, or the dynamic that you have with this person feels very reminiscent, and it feels like a repeat of one that you've had before, right? So I kind of feel like that's what I'm feeling. Okay. This person could be a loner, they could be quiet, but there's something here. I feel like this is somebody, like you're somebody who might be questioning, am I the Lulu? Am I picking up on something? Am I wrong? I've been wrong before. I was off before. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. Because of how this person is presenting, how this person is acting. And it doesn't help that your history supports moving away from this person, right? that doesn't help. I'm not picking up that this is in your head. I'm picking up that this feels very much like a repeat of a similar dynamic that you've had before, or is a, repeat with a same person again, or something like that. So are they the one? It's likely that this person is the one. They're just not as active. They're just not as right, as like in your face. Or I mean, they could not even be in your face. Like, they could just be in the house, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like this person's like out of town. Like, they're in and out, they're quiet, they're not very, the signs that you usually use to tell when someone is into you are not overtly there, but there are these like quiet moments, these subtle things that make you go, but wait, could they, like, is there something? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on here. The Lovers, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Hermit, the Judgment, lots of major arcana. This feels like the story, I'm just hearing tale as old as time. It feels like this story is long. It feels long, like I'm seeing an arrow stretching, like there's tension, but also it just feels long. So if this is a new dynamic, then yeah, great. If you're checking up on somebody who you're already with because you're playing dangerous games, baby girl, I call everybody girl, then wow, this person is the one. And maybe you've been together for a long time, and maybe this is one of those relationships where the more time you've spent together, the more you get into more of a groove together, and the more you understand each other and see that your dynamic is a unique one in the way that it is, and the more you both sort of find your way with each other, right? And have found your way with each other, and your longevity has sort of shown you that actually I'm okay, like I get this person, they get me, blah blah blah, to the degree that you are. Again, if this is new, that may be the journey that you all will be going on. Like, the longer you know each other, the longer you see their moods and their patterns, you'll see that no, this person is committed to you, right? Knight of Wands in reverse to me is a Knight of Wands who's settled down. It's an energy of not looking hither and thither, and yonder, and more. They're settled. They're like, this is where I will be perching. This is where I'm setting my tent. With the Page of Wands, I feel like this person, I don't know, man. Like, they're either bad in I don't want to say bad in relationships, right? Or like they just don't, question mark in relationships. Like, it's not in your head. Like, this person is confusing. But that's because we're measuring them. Well, they are confusing, period, point blank. And the next chapter, they're also confusing because they don't follow the norms, the traditional norms of what a partner who's interested would be doing, would look like, etc., etc. But then they also do these other things that show you they care. And it's like, what? Because they're so subtle, right? The Page of Wands, they're so subtle. And it's like, yikes, my guy, like, bruh. But I guess this person is going to keep to themselves. If you've been dealing with this person, then, that's just sort of where they're at and how they are. But yeah, I mean, it's likely that this person could be to one. So I'm going to pull some guidance for you because, excuse me. Okay, like, how do you handle this? Like, how do you handle this kind of energy? It is kind of difícil. Yeah, I think with the Judgment, it's almost like there's this, it's not the Hanged Man, but there's almost like a sacrifice. But I guess Hanged Man is more so sacrifice, Judgment is more so an exchange, right? Like, wow, Judgment, yeah, wow. Thank you, Spirit. This is your guidance. Judgment is more of an exchange. Because I was going to say, oh, but this person is changing. No, I don't think so. I think they are who they are. And they're moving at a pace that they're moving at. Like, that's their, I don't know, karma. I don't know. That's their track. That's their lane. But for you, my friend, I feel like your advice is in the judgment, your guidance is in the judgment, your guidance is in the regeneration in reverse, which is there's something that you may be called to offer up. It could be your expectations, it could be your desires in some sort of way, in order to sort of see this thing the way it needs to be seen. I was talking to someone recently, someone I love dearly, and they were saying how they were really upset about something. It wasn't happening in the way that they had expected, in the way that they were used to, in the way that everything else operated. And then they stepped back and they looked at it and went, actually, this works very good for me and my personal circumstances. And that's such like a beautiful moment. It really brings me to almost tears, because it's such like a Holy Spirit moment. Like, it's just such a spirit moment where you realize that, hey, you don't have to follow the norm. You can have your own norm, and you do have your own norm. And sometimes we're pushing against things because we're fighting against them because we're behind or we're not in the same lane or whatever. But really, sometimes like this is what works for us. And if we 11 calm down to it and like calm down, not come down, but when we look at it objectively and kind of go, okay, how does this benefit my life, right? Is this happening for me and not to me? Then we can see that, oh, actually, I need to shed what I've thought was for me, what society has told me was for me, what Tom, Dick, Harry, Mary, Jane, and Sarah told me was for me, and tune into 1133, what is for me. And like see that this person or this dynamic or whatever could be for me. But for you, you can decide to not choose this person as well. You can decide to not be in this space. I do think there is something here about you speaking up about your needs and what you want and bringing them to this person in a way that is whatever, because they are a page, okay? Like, real talk, baby girl. I call everybody girl. They are a page in how they express. And while I don't think they're going to change by much, I think being able to set some boundaries, expectations, or to share them with them, to say, hey, I exist and these are some things that I would like. Can we do this once a month, right? Can we go out once a month? Can we set a date night once a month? And give them that. And it may be grumble, but in the long run, I think that's something that they too may come to enjoy. Let's talk about regeneration. So regeneration and the protection says endings come in many forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die. Okay, we'll talk about that, because that's a whole different side, right? If you want to leave, you can leave, but also there's some possible dying inside of you that is being offered at the altar of the judgment in exchange for the new life, right? The thing that must die. Anyway, so that something better may take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the fact. There's no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. And so I think if you've been, I will say, I think that really just catches on to the last pieces of guidance I was saying. If you have something you want to say, like if you've been catering to this person incredibly, just because they're on that track doesn't mean they can't update the track. You know what I mean? They doesn't mean they can't do that. So, but there's also something here about dying to something, right? Dying to what you've always known for something else to take its place. So however this sits for you, if you're like, hell nah, this ain't my person, then okay, the next person that you meet or the next person that you have a certain bond with will feel like this person. Okay? Like there's something about this dynamic that is in your path that will happen again. I'm just saying, I'm just a lady on the internet. That will happen again. That in that one, something about it will be a little bit different and it will feel more fulfilling for you. Indifferent enough for you to feel more fulfilled. And if you need to let this dynamic go, baby girl, I call everybody girl, you can. If you don't like it, you can. If there's something about this dynamic that you need to let go in order to see it differently, then you can. But I am picking up here about, especially if this is a long-term relationship, that having a conversation with this person and sort of laying out a bit of your needs, not in like a whiny, complainy way, but in a way that is like, hey, you know, I would like us to do this, and you know, I can plan this one, you can plan the next one. I can plan this one, you can plan the next one. Something like that. Because of the hermit energies, I'm kind of picking up this person as a homebody, and maybe you want to do more things out of the house or together or whatever. Whatever. So I think there is room to sort of pose that to this person. There will be some friction. There will be, but I am seeing an energy where it's actually nice. You go through the friction, right? That's strength. Thank you, Spirit. And once you shoot it, it actually feels good. It'll feel good in time. It may take some time, but still hold fast, and it could be good if that's something that relates to your situation. I wish you everything. If you'd like to become 1551, a member of the channel, please feel free to do so. I would love to have you in the membership. It's because of members that I'm able to go live and bless the community. So if you want to be a part of blessing the community, come through. Also, if you just like a personal reading on your personal situation, a tune-up as you're entering into the new year, you know, we have 3 months left in the year. At this particular point in time, this is timeless, but you know, if you're looking for a change, a spirit-guided change, come through for a personal reading. I'd be more than happy and deeply honored to be your guiding light on that. La luz. I wish you everything. Keep your light on and good luck. Bye-bye. Hey there, rose quartz amethyst pile number 1. So we are looking at this question of, are they the one? Is she the one? Is he the one? Right? You decided to click on this video. So we're going to be looking into it. All right. We are going to pull some guidance as well. So we're going to be looking at the likelihood, right? I'm just some lady on the internet who's super cute, who enjoys her own company. So, you know, take this reading with a grain of salt, but I do believe in my readings. I really do. I'll be listening to other people's readings and I'll be like, yeah, that sounds great. Now listen to my readings. I'm like, that sounds real. That sounds about right. But you follow your own intuition. You're on your own journey. But I'm glad that you made me a part of it. So if there's something that is fruitful here that you get from this reading, I'm grateful that I'm part of your journey. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 8 of Coins. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And that is why I am shuffling in my hand for a little bit more information to make this a 5-card spread. Because it's giving likely and then it's also giving not. So let's go ahead and really clarify this for you to do the best during this month of damn near everyday love readings. Thank you. So it's giving no. It's giving that you may want to, okay? You may want to believe that this person is your one. They may have some facsimiles, like truly facsimiles of what you like, or you may be feeling a time crunch, right? You may be feeling like you want to share your life with someone. You want to celebrate your life with somebody. And maybe this could be the person. Maybe the one is someone who you make them the one, right? They become the one in time. No. Okay. For you, it's unlikely. I feel like the reasons that this person would be the one, or the one that you would stick with or continue to stick with or glue yourself to or choose, is because of your own reasons, as in your own attachments, your own emotionality, your own desires for that kind of person, or your own shame or embarrassment over, or even like your desires, shame, like your wants, right, around keeping up appearances in society, or like whatever the case may be. Like those are the reasons, not actually that this person is a suitable match for you as a person, right? Like this person could be a match for you, right? In on paper, right? On paper, this person could completely check out. They, on your list of, oh, my partner that I want, this person could completely check out. It's just in energy, in feeling, in vibe, this person is not it. Again, I'm just a lady on the internet. But this lady wants to make sure that we're looking at what we need to look at to give us the best chance to get what is ours, what is divinely ours, okay? I will be shuffling guidance for you, and we're going to go into that, but let's look a little bit deeper at what has come out here. So the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Coins. This is a beautiful sort of 8-8 juxtaposition here. I really love that because it really just shows that you have been working. Like, you seem like a great person. From the spread, you seem like a beautiful person. You seem like someone who goes for what you want, etc., etc. But also, I feel like at the detriment of what you need. The Queen of Swords showing up here in the reverse is someone who is blocking their own inner knowing, their own thoughts of, this isn't for me. And I think, I mean, obviously I'm not trying to slander you. Does it feel like I'm slandering you? I'm really not. I'm really trying to speak as matter of factly as possible, because there's two different types of people I could be reading for here. But irrelevant. You are worth the amount of effort that you put in your relationships, the amount of effort that you put in your relationships, okay? Like, period. Like, you could be a Libra. Okay, Libras care about the community. Libras are so indecisive because they're wondering about how their choice is going to affect their community, their friends, their families, their loved ones, their future. They're thinking of all the options, right? Air energy. And then they're thinking about themselves and they get lost in the sauce. And hence that indecision. It's just trying to make the best decision for multiple steps ahead and for as many parties involved. That's Libra. That's what their indecision is. So you may have some of that in your energy, or you may just be someone who's very smother mother, right? Like, you could be someone who really cares about people, and that like, you are, like, you falling for people is you falling for yourself in their presence. And it's all you. Like, I was seeing this video of this girl who was talking, and she's like, you know, do you ever go on dates and you have a really great time on your dates, but it doesn't work out with the person, and it's because you're a great person. Like, because you are a good conversationalist. You are someone who brings the fun, the party, the vibes. Like, you are the vibe, and everybody else is just sort of like in it, and you're having a good time. And so you sort of project your good time on that person. And even if that's not you, we do this a lot. I have a friend who's a very negative Nancy, God bless her, but she really is. And it's more so her thinking that she projects onto people. How she thinks people view her is how she views herself, or how she thinks people views her is how she thinks people view her. But that's literally not even what they're thinking or doing or engaging in at all. Right? So it's catch-22, right? It's two sides of the same coin. But essentially the energy here with this Eight of Coins is you work hard at your stuff, you've honed yourself, and you're not getting that in this dynamic. It's not serving you in the way that you would genuinely be served, but it is serving you in a way that people would say ego, but in a way that feeds and affirms that you work hard at relationships. You know what I mean? Like, you step forward, and it's a good thing to step forward and be present in your relationships and be there. It's a beautiful thing. It's just this dynamic definitely reminds you of that. Do you feel me? Like, this dynamic feeds that. It feeds that, you need to work hard in relationships. You have to. And you do. It's just not this hard. Like, you are in partnership with somebody. You ought to be in partnership with somebody. There's got to be a two-way fold. And I think a part of that dissonance is happening in your head with this Queen of Swords in reverse of, oh, dang. If this is not you, then it's the other person, okay? They really don't think that this relationship, well, they're working at it. They're doing what they can, but I don't think their heart is as in it anymore. There's some dissonance going on of, I don't know about this anymore. The other cards that came out were Three of Coins in reverse, absolutely, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is a no-go, okay? The Eight of Cups even here showing up in the upright is wild, but I get it. It definitely is representing more of a no than a yes, but it is giving me insight into it. It's giving me insight anyway into where you're coming from when you ask the question, is this person the one? This is me giving you permission to lean into those thoughts in the not so back of your head. They're not so back in your head that are saying, no, we need to drop this, or we need to move away from this. Okay, let's pull your guidance. Wow. Orphaned, absolutely. And that's what I felt at the end of even saying that last sentence, right? Like that sadness of feeling alone. And you know this isn't news to you. It's just, it's time for us to face it, Rose Pile. It's time for us to face it, Pile 1. It's time for us to stop running away from our feelings of loneliness, our feelings of wanting to belong, our feelings of wanting family, and really look at whether how we are moving is actually helping. And the funny thing is, it is helping. It's just also part of the problem, right? That whole thing of relationships do take work. Of course they do. But you shouldn't be running the relationship by yourself. Like, it is a two-partner work. And it's the work that isn't always as difficult. Like, it's just, no. There's a different kind of work that relationships need, not this. And I think there's something about that you are guided to lean into and accept. It shouldn't have to be that hard. And even if it's not hard because you enjoy it, right? It's not hard because you value that. That's a good thing. Keep that. Keep the fact that you value working at your relationships, that you value relationship. Keep that. Just give it to dynamics that make sense. Give that part of you to dynamics that have shown you that they can also take care of you. And if you are on the flip side, right? If you are someone who you're with someone, they've been treating you really good, they've been working at this relationship, and you're coasting and you're having fun and like you're free, and you find that this person sort of pulls away and you're like, is this person the one? I'm confused. They just ended it. You know, this person walked away. What happened? This could be what happened. Perhaps you weren't pulling enough of your weight in the relationship to give them what they needed in the relationship. And perhaps it's something that you need to hear, okay? I'm going to read this to you, though. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you're drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you're in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are, without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Don't compromise yourself to belong. And I think this reading is really nuanced, because I think what you do and how you value relationships is not bad. Like, please don't take this as bad, good, on, off. No. This is complex. This is nuanced. This is baking. Okay, we're kneading stuff into the dough. We're mixing different ingredients and different proportions of different ingredients. And when they come together, they become this thing. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the eating of that pudding, right? Or the baking of the bread. All right. And so it's quite delicate how much you have to push and pull and give and take and provide and nurture in relationships. And that's something that you may want to start figuring out and working through and deciphering. It's not bad to give to your relationships. It's not bad to be someone that works at the relationship. That's a beautiful thing. Don't give that up. Just work it in a way that it needs to be worked. All right. If you would like a personal reading, we can do that. I'm a coach, so I feel like to coach, if you can find like a support system to help coach you through how to move and be you, and also still put your best foot forward in a way that is more helpful than detrimental, because any good thing overused is not good. I've been through this. I can talk about this easily because this is something that I've been trying to understand about myself as well. But I wish you luck with this, okay? It's definitely something that I think once you get it down, and even just reading this, I think things have clicked in your head and in your heart and in your being. Ask Spirit to help. Pray to God. Pray that God intercedes on you, that He helps move you and guide you. And, you know, yeah, it's very possible to move through this and find a partner that makes so much more. It's such a like, I'm so excited for you to meet somebody who actually like fucking ugh, let's go. All right, so anyway, I gotta go. So I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck, and I will see you next time. Right, I was here yesterday. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Stay tuned with me. Like, keep me company in this damn near everyday readings. It's always fun to have some company. All right, if you're a member of the channel, thank you so much. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to come through. Bye bye. Hey there, White Stones. Hey there, White Stones. So I'm a big Vox Machina fan. I'm a big Critical Role fan. Love them. And I love that I have White Stone. If you know, you know. White Stone, are they the one? Okay, are they the one? Okay, I'm going to shuffle a little bit more for more information. We have a very strong answer here of how likely this person is the one. Again, I am just some beautiful lady on the internet, and you are absolutely allowed to follow your guidance, but there may be something in this reading that I say, that you hear, that comes to you, that gives birth to something else within you that could be helpful for you to listen to, that Spirit wanted you to catch. All right, you have the Justice. Amazing. Love that. Love her. It's a him in this deck, but we have the Justice. How does that happen? And the Chariot in the deck. Beautiful. Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so are they likely to be the one? No. No. Okay. This person is not likely to be the one for you. And that's fair. I will be pulling some guidance for you. Let's get a little bit more information on here. If that's all you needed to know, okay, fine. But if you want to learn, I feel like this was a bait. I feel like for some of you watching this, Spirit was like, oh, gotcha. And they're like, they needed to like tell you something or something. So I don't know what the message is here, but 2 pages, all right? A Page of Cups and a Page of Swords. The Star and the Seven of Wands. There feels like there's a lot of like, there's a fair number of fakeness. Like, fakeness. What? Why did I say it again? Fakeness is just the word that's like booming in my head. Deception. It just feels like people are wearing masks, right? It feels like people are presenting you and other people, you in relationship, you and maybe this person, that you are presenting in a way that isn't how you are. There's someone who's insecure and someone who doesn't know what they're doing or feels like they don't know what they're doing, and they're presenting in a way that shows that they know what they're doing. There's someone here who is a softie, someone here who is a romantic bansic. There's someone who just loves to be a softie gosty, right? Like just a huge baby maybe. And they're showing up as not that. Okay, like it's very interesting. I feel like saying stop fucking around. I feel like saying that to you. I feel like you're undermining yourself. What is that? What does that mean? I feel like you're having fun. Let's say you're dating, right? I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's dating. So let me talk to that person. Let me talk to the single person who's watching this. I feel like you're out here, you're dating, and you're entertaining somebody who you fucking know is not the one for you. Like, you fucking know it. So why are we fucking around? That's what I feel like saying. I feel like you've maybe been talking to somebody, been in a situationship with, oops, somebody just turned it off. Somebody just clicked off. I feel like you're talking to somebody or been fraternizing with somebody that you know is not the one for you. Like, you know this. You know this, you know this, you know this, and you know it. And you know that they're not the one for you, and you know that they're just not the one for you. And then you also know that they're not the one for you, right? It doesn't make sense for you. It doesn't make sense for you, and it also just doesn't make sense for you. So, Whitestone, what are we going to do? We're going to keep hanging out. We're going to keep hanging out. And you know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Okay, game recognized game. I'm not mad at that. I get it. You don't have to date everybody to just be your partner for the future, right? You can date somebody, have a good time with them, enjoy the moment, enjoy the time together, the camaraderie, the laughs, the friendship of it all, or the whatever of it all, whatever you're getting from it, whatever they're getting from it. You can enjoy the connection. You're allowed to enjoy a connection without it having to be, this is my future partner forever and ever, amen. You're allowed to do that. However, the stop fucking around message is for the Whitestones here that are trying to superimpose the one energy on someone that they damn well know ain't the one. Okay? That's the thing. If you're out here zipping it and zooming it, having your fun with your friends, that's fine. That's fine. You know what it is though. Don't fuck around. Like, don't lie to yourself. You know what it is. You know what it is. And stay in your knowing of what it is. If it surprises you, okay, cool. But you know that it's not what it is. Like, you know that they're not the one. So let's have our fun. Let's hang out. Let's date. Let's da. But if you're trying to see that, oh, this person could be the one for me. Maybe no, baby girl. It's not. I call everybody girl. And everything girl. The wind is blowing. I say, ooh, girl. Look at her go. Okay. The wind is girl. Have your fun, but don't fall for your own okie doke. All right? Remember, I was going to say, remember who you are, Simba. Like, you can fuck around. You can go to the, don't, but you can go to the elephant graveyard, play, have your fun and kicks. But in fact, actually don't go to the elephant graveyard. Like, just don't. There's everywhere else you can play. You going to the elephant graveyard is you thinking that you big shit, that you can, and I'm not dragging you. I'm not reading you. Maybe I am, I don't know. But it's more so like in the energy of like, baby girl, like, let's talk. Okay. Like, let's have some fun here. If you want to chat with like those people over there, like, baby, go ahead and do it. But if I start hearing you say, well, maybe they're the one. No, they're not. They're not the one for you. You get back out there. You get back out there and give more time to the people that may be the one for you, or make yourself more available to the people that might be more for you. Let's put your guidance. There's something else here. What was it? Yeah, I feel like someone's faking, right? Like it's fake. And that's part of the faking. Like, you know it's not, so don't do it. And this is someone who also may be downplaying themselves. I feel like you may be, downplaying yourself. Don't downplay yourself. If you're looking for a certain caliber of person, if you're looking for a certain kind of person, please stop lying to yourself and like try to start exploring those people, right? If you're looking for, I don't know, a biker and you're hanging out with teachers, like, and that's fine, right? They don't have to be different. A biker can also be a teacher can also be a biker. Hello. But you know what I mean? Like, if you're looking for a certain kind of person and you're seeing these other kinds of people, stop. If you think you're kind of gay and you're like, well, I should just not, that's really difficult. But if you think you're kind of gay or if you think you're kind of bi, maybe explore it somewhere. You know what I mean? Maybe just dip your toe in. You don't have to tell everybody if you don't want to. You can explore. It just feels like you want something and you're thinking maybe this is okay. And you know it's not. And it can be okay if you're just aware of the fact that this is what it is for now, right? If you know that you're not going to try and superimpose a different desire on it, then that's fine. But if you are going to superimpose a different desire on it, which I'm seeing here, don't fall for your own okey doke, okay? It's hard though. I'm not going to say that it's not. Because I see the star in reverse. I see that 7 of Wands in reverse. It seems to be difficult to either stand up to yourself, right? Stand up to your desires. Stand up to the status quo in some ways. Or the status quo that like you've adhered to. There's something here. It's hard. It is hard. To the sea. Tough. To the sea is card number 7. So Spirit is with you with this 7. Okay, Spirit is with you, and they do recognize the journey that you're on. To the sea says, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. So when it comes to this person, don't superimpose period onto them. Okay? See where it goes. Enjoy it for the moment. Enjoy what it is, and justice will prevail. That may help you see what this relationship could really be, or whatever it is that you need, right? To really just relax into it and enjoy what it is for what it is. I will read the oracle message for you. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. This is what I have for you, my friend, okay? If you'd like a private reading, just to talk a little bit more about what's going on with you, tell me a bit more about what's going on with you, and we can see what Spirit has to say specifically for like you and your path and whatever. We can do that. I'm totally available for you for that. Email me. My email's in the description box, or you can book a reading if you see something specific on the website. That's also in the description box below. If you're considering becoming a member of the channel, I would love to have you join us. It does mean contributing a little bit of what makes your world go round to the channel, and I love that. I love that, but also it really does serve the community as a whole, right? It's just great. I like to go live and do free readings like once a month to bless the community and to get to meet the people in the community and talk and see what's going on, what the energies are, what's going on in people's worlds. Like, I love that. I love community. And the members really make that happen. And also there's many member perks that y'all get when I go live. you get a lot of member perks when I go live, and then you also get early access to some videos, and I'm looking to have some extra just private videos in the membership for you all. So either way, I'll see you there in one of those spaces, but where I would love to see you is liking this video and commenting in the comment box below. Let me know your feedback, let me know how this goes for you, and I wish you everything. Bye. Hey there, Citrine Stone. Hey there, Yellow Stone. Hey there, Pile 3. So we're looking at the question, are they the one? This is part of damn near everyday love readings for this month. So if you're into this good and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And once you subscribe, hit the notification bell for all so you don't miss when I go live to do free readings. I don't want you to miss your blessing because they are subscriber only. So that's been like really, really nice too. It's been a lot more intimate, and that's really weird. Okay, 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, Queen of Coins, the Hanged Man in reverse. Are they the one? It's likely that they are. It's just so fucking painful that they are. What the heck? I am going to pull guidance, but I am also going to reshuffle this because this energy feels like a story that wants to be told, a story that wants to be seen, a story that wants to be experienced and witnessed. And so we're going to witness it, and then I am going to shuffle again. Okay, so hang tight. There's a lot of heartbreak and pain and strife and struggle and sneakiness and secrets and devotion here, and sacrifice, and this is so sad. I'm not sure if it's because someone was sick, if someone was ill, if you've lost somebody to the beyond. I'm sorry for your loss, and if you're out here trying to love again and wondering if you will, fall in love again, if that person was your one and you only get a one, right? Those could be some things that you're thinking of, but this just looks really painful. This looks like there once upon a time here was a very painful dynamic, one that maybe wasn't able to come to fruition for whatever reason. It could be age, sex, race, sexuality. Yeah, I think that's sex. Or just sex, but yeah, this looks really bad. It could be family as well. 10 of Coins here, or someone left the world too soon. The 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's something here that was really painful, and so if you've experienced that, my heart goes out to you. Spirit is definitely saying, hey, you're seen, we see you, and we love and still care about you, and we see your pain. You're not alone in your pain. You still try to make the best of it. To me, Queen of Pentacles are energies of givers. Every friend that I've read for, that the Queen of Pentacles comes out for, they really do be that person. Such giving people, and this is that bullshit for such giving people. So I'm sorry if you've experienced that in your life, or God forbid in this dynamic where it's just been shitty. I will be reshuffling again, okay? But I think for somebody, Spirit wanted to show that to them. And I'm giving you big hugs for whatever you've been through. It's something that you did want, right? It's something that you fought for, something that you had a lot of passion and love for, something that I think you gave a lot to and did a lot for. Or wanted to, but maybe some of you either weren't given the chance to, or you did and it still didn't work out or come to fruition. So I'm sorry about that. But let's get back into this energy here, Spirit. Are they the one? I'm seeing one of those Japanese masks. Like, I don't know if they're of spirits. It's like, you know, the big mouth gaps. I don't know what they're called. It's not of animals, but I am getting dragon. Something about a dragon here. Wow, we're really going for the 5, huh? I wasn't even paying attention. All right. Okay. Are they the one? I don't even remember what we got before. That's that reading. But are they the one? Here we have the Ace of Coins, Temperance, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the Devil, and the Six of Coins. Are they the one? Yes. Okay. For those of you who that story previously resonated and you're wondering if you can find somebody else to love and to be loved by, and a lot of people who I read a lot about relationships, right? By profession, I'm a coach, and I read a lot about relationships. I studied psychology, like dead ass in school. That's what my bachelor's is in. So I'm not new to the game of people. But what I do know about people and relationships, I also like to do a lot of like extracurricular reading about relationships. And from what I've read about people who have lost a love too soon, they have found love again, and it's just different, right? Love it touches the same sort of ish areas, but it touches them differently, a different section. And our hearts, our humanity, our capabilities to love are great. I mean, people have 8 children, 11 children, and they love them all, don't they? So why wouldn't one who's lost a love have the capacity? Okay, capacity is there. And so often it's not a question about capacity. It's a question of, you know, openness or desire or what have you. So the capacity to love is there, to love again is there. All right. If you have lost someone too soon. So here we have the Ace of Coins, right? For that person, for those people who, hello, don't make me, they want me to do it. For those people who have lost someone, whether to the great beyond, or maybe you just had a really terrible breakup or ending with somebody, or you can't be with the person that you want, or what. I don't know why that story is coming through. There is an opportunity for someone else, okay? A very solid opportunity for someone else. All right, for you to love someone else and to love again. Getting into this, is it possible, right? Are they the one? Yeah. I don't know who we're talking about anymore, so I'm just going to talk. Are they the one? Yes. We have the Ace of Coins, Temperance, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Devil, and the Six of Coins in the reverse. This is about taking things slow. This is about someone being attached to something else that adds a hindrance or a challenge to this dynamic. Okay? That person could be you. That's where I'm feeling that person is you, attached to something else, or attached to, sorry about that rubbing, attached to an idea or a mode or something that may not really be helpful. It could actually be detrimental here. What I am saying is to take it slow, right? What I'm seeing is to take it slow with the Temperance here and these energies in reverse, but to take it. Okay, take it slow, but take it. Not stopping. You can pause for a hot second, but finish the race. Finish the marathon. Don't stop. You can pause, catch your breath, and keep going. I don't know if this is about are they the one anymore. I don't know what's happening. But okay. Are they the one? It's likely that this person could be the one, okay? With the Devil here, if this is in conjunction with the previous sort of spread, if you are loving on somebody who has issues, right, addictions and challenges, and it's hard, but the Ten of Wands to me represents something that you enjoy, something that you actually may even love, but it's hard to love that thing, right? It's hard to love someone who has challenges that make loving them hard. I'm just a cute lady on the internet, but my heart is always in the readings that I give. I may giggle, I may laugh, I may enjoy my time. I'm never laughing at anybody except maybe the person I'm reading for sometimes, or just like the energy, right? Like the energy tickles me because it reminds me of something in my life or whatever, but never doubt the genuineness that I'm feeling when it comes to delivering these readings. But at the end of the day, I am still a lady on the internet, and you know your life better. But life isn't always what they tell us. Life is what you make it. And sometimes we fall for people who are struggling. And it's hard. That's for that story. If you are the struggling person, right? If you are the person with the challenges of addiction or what have you, I mean, it could be so many things, right? Toxic behaviors, family patterns, family history that really just adds craziness to your life and your dynamics with people and your relationships, that is detrimental in certain ways or has been in the past. My message to you here, if this is you listening to this, is you can still be loved, but that doesn't mean that there's a couple stories here. The first one is you can be loved. Like, you can absolutely be loved. There are people who are sexually attracted to cars. There are people who are sexually attracted to balloons. There are people who love to wear diapers and wear bibs and act like a baby. There are people who are incredibly cruel and abusive. That's a bad example. But there are people who, love to be stung by bees, and they get a high off of that. And all those people are still loved. So why not you? Like, dead ass, like, why not you? Right? With you and all of your stuff, you could still find somebody to love. And I don't feel like you're wholly unlovable. No, because there's people loving people all over the world who, it's just not everybody's cup of tea, but it's somebody's cup of tea, or somebody will love someone through it, right? At the same time, the second story here is, and that's for people who, like, a lot of us can look at our lives, a lot of us can look at our situations, a lot of us can look at our, I have, anemia, I have, this chronic illness, I've been through this and this, I come from this type of family or this type of place, no one will love me, I look like this, no one will love me, and like, that's just not true. Because these other people in the world are loved. What makes you so special that no one will love you? It's just about finding those people and finding that person, right? So there's that. And the second story there, man, whoever this pile is, they're like, bitch, I'm not clicking off, listen, just listen, or not. The second is, if you know that you have challenges in personality, in the way you are, you have behaviors, you have proclivities that are unappetizing, for heaven's sake, tend to them. Don't have to subjugate somebody to your life, that you can change these things about yourself to become a better person and have a better quality, or to have a better quality of life for yourself, so that you're not pushing away the people that you love and that love you because of something that you can attend to. Don't push someone and go, well, if they loved me, they would da-da-da-da-da, because absolutely not. If they loved themselves, they wouldn't subjugate themselves to, whatever. So there's multiple sides to this, but I just had to say that on the other end. Coming back to this end where we're loving on somebody who has, you know, whatever, or it's just there's attachments to stuff. It doesn't have to be all that deep. It could just be there's some attachments and challenges to other things. But here, I mean, I'll say, yeah, I think it's likely that this person could be the one. It could be a new beginning, a solid beginning with the Ace of Coins. With the Temperance, this is something that takes time and thought and purpose. Not, what is the word? Deliberation. That is deliberate, right? This is deliberate steps, thoughtful steps, purposeful steps. Purposeful movements. With the Four of Swords in reverse, it's getting up. Time immemorial, it's getting up. But the Four of Swords energy is still here in that you can stop for a bit and get up. Stop for a bit and get up. It's going to be a day by day situation. Day by day changes. Day by day challenges. And day by day just like situation overall. Okay. And with the Star, the Six of Coins in the reverse, it's about being able to give to yourself as you are giving to this dynamic, because it's going to take time. And if it's going to take time, then, you know, don't put all your eggs in this basket. Put some of your eggs in yourself, right? In your own baskets, in your baskets of other things that are going on in your world, because, you know, life. So, I mean, at best, right, in a lighter, more energy, this thing is, you know, it's likely this person could be the one for you. They could be the one. It's just gonna, I think there's just some understanding that needs to be done here between the two of you. There could be some passion here, and more understanding people's buttons and your own buttons. And don't forget to include yourself as well. Don't forget to give to yourself as well. Don't forget to have your needs, attempt those needs to be met as well in their dynamic and the relationship. Okay, now I am going to shuffle here for your guidance in this dynamic, because I feel like you need it. Yeah, a leg up. This is about asking for help and blessed. This is about blessings. Hello. And I love this. Happy. So having, you know, a jovial, a light attitude about this. I feel like this reading went so deep. I've just definitely missed people who are like, Luce, we just met. Like, I don't even... Take your time with it. Temperance is about give and take. Temperance is about chemistry. The chemistry is strong here. Something I don't know if I've said, and I know maybe I haven't said it, because there's something about this dynamic that tells me the physical attraction or the physical intimacy is heavy. Okay? It's huge. It's like bam, 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 bam. Like it just fits like a glove. And it feels so right. But there's also literally like, that's what I'm seeing, right? The Devil, the Temperance, that's chemistry to me. That's like that. But what I'm seeing here is that like, it also sucks. I don't know what that is. Like physicality here isn't like working out, which is so weird because the Devil is here. Like absolutely not. The Temperance is here. Absolutely not. But even in this Temperance, like he looks sad. Like, so I don't know if that's making sense to anybody. Let me know what that's about. Let's look at 34 first. Are you always insisting on doing everything yourself, right? That's Six of Pentacles. You add yourself to the relationship, add yourself to it, or give to yourself as well, right? Make room for you as well. Do you have little faith that help will come? Convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders. Your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded as they don't serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good for you have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed by how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up. Especially for those of you who are like entertaining new people. I don't know, the Ace is here. It's really about, allowing help. Like this dude, in the movie allows help from this lady, or they help each other. I don't know. I forgot. And then I love this for you. I love blessed in the upright. You are moving toward a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection, right? The devil is here. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. Amen. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life come through. I love this for you. Listen, Citrine, pile 3. If you'd like to come through for a personal reading to get a little bit more of a personal look at your situation, I would be happy to do that for you. Also, if you are considering being a member of the channel, feel free to look at it and see what perks you kind of get. I love the members and their contribution to the channel, because not only does it make me happy and excited to come on and do lives for them and for the community, it also helps bless other people in the community, because sometimes you just need a little bit of a push, a little bit of guidance. And I love going live because sometimes you'll have somebody who will be a first timer that will just happen upon the live. They'll come in and they'll get a reading, right? Spirit brought them to that, and that's because of the member. So if you would like to become a member of the channel and be able to support the community in that way, it's a beautiful thing, and I'd be very happy to welcome you aboard. And if not, that's totally fine. Still come to the lives, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live, and you can come through and get your own blessing, because people still getting blessings out here, whether they're members or not. But if you are a member, you do get certain perks, and I think the perks, I think the perks are good. I think the perks are really good. So I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck, and I will see you next time. All right, bye bye.